A female character which is less spoken about in Ramayana is Mandodari. She was a beloved wife of Ravan. It is said that she was destined to marry demon king Ravan as a result of a curse. Let us see in detail about the cause and effect of Mandodari's curse. Hi guys, welcome to our channel Mythical Science. So the story of Mandodari starts like this. There is a Mayasura who is the son of sage Kashyapa. He marries a beautiful Apsara named Hema. And soon after, they were blessed with two sons who are Mayavi and Dundubi. But they were not satisfied and instead pinned for a daughter. To obtain a daughter, they soon started doing penance to appease the gods. Meanwhile, at Mount Kailasha, an Apsara named Madura arrives to see Lord Shiva. At that time, goddess Parvati, the wife of Shiva, was away. It is while that the goddess was away that Madura gets deeply attracted to Lord Shiva. A coincidence that Parvati returns to see Madura, setting her eyes on her husband. The goddess gets deeply angered and curses Madura that she will lose all her maiden beauty that she uses as a tool, and she will lose this beauty which makes her think of herself as capable of deserving and seducing the gods. And goddess Parvati's curse turns Madura into a frog. Parvati throws the frog into a well. Lord Shiva understands everything and goes to console Madura. Lord tells her that after spending 12 years in the well, she shall become normal and gain back a beauty. And she would also marry a valorous, victorious, and excellent man. 12 years pass by and the frog becomes Madura again. She is much more beautiful, but she is still stuck inside the well. She cries for help and her high pitched cries are heard by Mayasura and Hema, who were doing penance nearby. They soon spot her inside the well. They soon thought that the gods have granted them their wish and provided them a beautiful daughter like her. They became pleased and named her Mandodari. And Mandodari lives in the kingdom of Mayasura happily. Later, Ravana visits Mayasura and spots his beautiful daughter and falls in love with her. He marries Mandodari according to the Vedic rituals. Ravana marries Mandodari and takes her to Lanka and makes her the queen of his kingdom. They both rule the kingdom of Lanka happily. Mandodari was extremely righteous, beautiful, kind, and gentle. Being a righteous woman, Mandodari had attempted to stop Ravana from raping Vedavati, but to no avail. She had tried to convince him several times to return Sita Devi to Lord Rama, as she was his wife, but still Ravana refused to listen to her. After the defeat of Ravana, Mandodari was left alone. Mandodari played a major role in the kingdom of Ravana. She played a major role in providing counseling to Ravana in making righteous decisions for the kingdom. And some folk stories and new publishers create new fake stories about Mandodari. That is, after the defeat of Ravana, Mandodari was left alone. Lord Rama knew that she was an extremely righteous person and did not deserve all the sorrow. So he told Vibhishana to marry her and give her all the respect that she deserved. And respecting Rama, Vibhishana did so. But such story is not mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana. After the death of Ravan, Valmiki Ramayana mentions about Mandodari in only one stanza, that is, after the death of Ravan, Mandodari was the only queen who was completely hurt and heartbroken and was crying very terribly. And there is no mention about what happened to Mandodari and where did she go after the death of Ramayana. Throughout her life, Mandodari was on the path of Dharma and she was a righteous queen and performed all her duties to Ravan as a diligent wife. And this is the story of Mandodari. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.